to jasonnewland.com. My name is Jason Newland. Yes, it really is. This is Whisper Thursday. I don't know why. Don't ask me why, but that's what this is. For some reason, I just got out of bed and I'm making a recording. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I'm just doing it. Please only listen when you can safely close your eyes. I don't know if my voice is still a bit croaky. It might be. I think today is Thursday the 30th of July 2025. Unless it's the 31st. It's one of them. It's the last day of July 2025. Yes. Yes, it is. So the latest is Uncle Sausages has been officially moved into a nursing home, and according to another visitor of his, it's a lovely place and the staff are great. So depending upon COVID results, when I do a COVID test later today, I'm going to go up and see him. That would be weird. I still can't get my head around the fact that last time I saw him, he was chatty. Okay, he was... Right, he wasn't his normal chatty self. He hasn't been like that for a while, but he was still talking, and he was still had energy in his, and now he's nothing. He's just asleep. So I've not seen that version of him. Apart from when I did. I did see him asleep, but that was weird because he's the biggest chatterbox you'll ever meet. It's very strange to see someone that vocal, that quiet. Very unusual indeed. Had some strange dreams. I was at this boxing gathering, and it was full of boxers and me. I don't even know why I was there, but it was very alpha male behaviour. So I was kind of out of place, as it were, because I don't think I've had any testosterone in my body for. That sounds wrong, doesn't it? Well, I mean, I don't think I've got any. But I don't think there is any testosterone in me. I think there used to be when I was younger, but technically, if I'm going balding, if my hair's sort of receding, isn't that a sign that I'm like a really virile? I don't know. In my case, no. No, 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 no. Yesterday I spent a few hours tidying through Uncle Sausage's flat, putting stuff into bags, and the council have now taken hold of the flat, and I'm trying to find any of his personal items, you know, like pictures and things like that, photographs, anything that might mean something to him. And just, you know, finding that stuff before the council come in and just destroy everything, which is what they're going to do. But what I've done in the process is I've made the council's job really easy, because at least probably 60% of his belongings are now all backed up. All stuff that they're gonna chuck out, all backed up. So either chucked out, I put stuff on, you know, outside, and I've also filled his kitchen with stuff. I think yesterday, because his other next to kin asked me to find a couple of personal letters with some information on that she needed, so I did that, and I took a photocopy. Well, I took a photograph and I sent it to her. So once I was in there, I thought, maybe I'll just get on with this and get a bit more done. And I don't know, I think I was starting to enjoy doing it for some reason. Perhaps it was the focus, because I need to tidy up my own home. It's not like that, but it's still, it's getting overcrowded in it. I need to just have a little tidy up. I'm definitely moving towards the idea of minimalism. Minimalist. Pretty much owning no belongings, apart from maybe just a TV on the wall. That's it. And there's clothes as well. So I've got these books. I don't have much belongings really. we'll see what it means. So the old saying is that when one toilet flushes, another one needs flushing. I don't know what that means. So yeah. Vinny jumped up when I woke up this morning. Well, about 20 minutes ago. Jumped up. I thought he must be hungry, so I got him some food. No, not interested in food. He's just lying next to me asleep. Or listening, probably. Yeah, he's listening. Yeah, one of his ears is poked right up. Are you listening, Vinny? Yes, he's listening. I had someone knock on my door at 9 o'clock last night, and I went to bed about 8. I had an early night. I just had to. Someone knocked on my door at 9 o'clock. So Vinny started barking. So they didn't just press the doorbell, which I wouldn't have heard. They had to knock loudly as well. So I come out of my bedroom, I'm shouting, who is it? And it was one of my neighbours. Not local neighbours, but someone who lives around the corner. I said, what do you want? I said, I'm in bed. As far as I'm concerned, that's enough. If I say I'm in bed, then they just say, okay, never mind, bye. But I'm getting questioned, why are you in bed? What's it got to do with you, why I'm in bed? I'm an adult, I've chosen to go to bed. I do not answer to you. I'm in bed. Are you going to answer the door? Are you going to open the door? I've got COVID. Oh, you still got that, have you? Yeah, because I just told you I got it. Why? I said, I'm going back to bed now. And then Vinny would not leave the front door. Because he wanted to go and say hello to the person who was out the other side. I said, Vinny, come on. Come on. And he ignored me. He literally superglued his feet to the floor near the front door. So I'm like raising my voice a bit. Come on, Vinny. And the neighbour starts talking to me. What's that? Because she must have heard me say, come on. No, I'm talking to the dog. This is like, what are you doing bothering me? I'm a little bit grumpy when I'm in bed. If I'm disturbed. Which is most of the time, to be fair. But it's usually just because Vinny hears something and starts barking. For example, there's this cat, and someone thought it would be a really good idea. The owner of the cat, I'm pretty sure, they thought it'd be really clever, really funny, and really, I don't know, super intelligent, to put a little bell. So it's got a little bell on it, on their collar, on his cat's collar. It's very faint, I can hardly hear it. But Vinny goes nutty every time that cat walks in the garden. It's like, you bastard, you are. They don't think. quite close to it, you can hear it quite loudly, I don't know. But this one hears it from a mile away, and he goes bananas. Not really a lot I can do about it, except moan. Not really been concentrating on anything lately. You know, just skipping through TV. Not necessarily. Yeah, my focus has been a little bit wobbly. My mental focus. I'll be honest, there's part of me, there's a large part of me that just does not want to go and visit Uncle Sausages, because I don't want to see him like that. But I also know that I need to. It's important to do it. And I do want to visit, and I do want to see him, and I don't know, hold his hand, and maybe, you know, the theory. I've read in theory that hearing is the last thing that goes. So although he's got his eyes closed, he can still hear me. But just thinking, if the roles were reversed and I was there with my eyes closed, not able to really do anything, and he was my visitor, and he was talking non-stop about sport, I'd be wishing for my hearing to stop. Wow. I'd be shouting internally, shut up, I'm trying to sleep. I think I just heard a squirrel sneeze. How strange. By the way, I'm not going to be doing these. Well, I've got no plan of doing these whisper daily things. I don't even know why I'm doing one today. All I know is I am. It's very peaceful. It is early in the morning, it's about 20 to 4, but then I went to bed at 8. So it's not really, you know, that early. I spent most of the day in bed, as I have done for the last week. A lot of time asleep. But last night I was just agitated. I didn't want to be in bed. But what did I want to do? I don't know. times I've made, or the last 2 times rather, that I've made a new recording, I've just done one version, which is without music. And that's a temporary thing. It's just because I can't. I don't know. It might be laziness, lack of motivation. It could be anything. But once the recording's done, I'd much rather someone else do everything else. Rather than me having to edit it and then do different versions and make an image and blah blah blah. Hand it over to an assistant. That'd be nice. I could hand it over to an AI assistant, but then there'd be no gaps in speaking. It would just be that'd be it. Which means it will no longer sound human, or I will no longer sound human. And that's how a lot of videos and podcasts and stuff are done. They're edited automatically, so they don't, person it really doesn't have to do much at all. But I just think that's the difference between what I do and what others do. Is okay, I lost my train of thought there. I don't know what the difference is. What other people do is good and more popular. What I do is, I don't know. I don't even know what I do anymore. These recordings used to be about hypnosis and helping people with chronic pain or with anxiety or sleeping or things like that. I'm not quite sure what's happened to them. It just ended up being like an audio diary. I think these last 6 weeks, I don't think I know that the last 6 weeks have had quite a profound effect on me. It's really got me thinking. Got me thinking about my future. It's got me thinking about my present as well. How am I living my life? Do I want to live my life this way? Am I wasting my time? Which is just such a wrong thing to do, I believe. just a waste, wasting my years. What am I not doing that I could do? What am I doing that I shouldn't be doing? What am I doing that's worthwhile? What am I doing that's meaningful? What am I doing now that's going to affect my future life, both positively and negatively? How long do I have? And I don't mean that negatively, I just realistically. And what do I want to do at that time? So yeah, it just got me thinking. What changes are required for me to move forward in a way that doesn't mean that I'm just repeating my behaviour? I don't know. I still want to make a difference, make a change. I still want to help people. But I started to wonder, what about myself? Do I want to still be living this lifestyle where I have to save up if I want to get myself some new glasses? I have to save up if I want to go to the dentist, or if I want to take Vinny to the vet. Nothing there in an emergency. You know, it's just, is that what I want more of? Do I want to still be looking at these walls in 10 years' time? saying.